All right, guys. Hopefully, you're ready for your weekly dose of the Local Legends marketing methodology, where we're going to give you opportunity to focus on your marketing with a commitment to growth in your organization. So, hopefully, you've come prepared. If you're watching this on replay, then welcome as well. My name's Jesse, and I'm going to be your presenter today. We're going to talk about our legendary ad strategy blueprint and education-based marketing. So a lot of really great stuff for you. Again, what we want to do is we want to give you an immersive environment where you can build week to week and keep you focused on your sales and marketing efforts so that you can build your business week to week. We believe in, we have a framework that we follow in regards to helping you transform your business and driving results within your organization. And one of those steps is just immerse yourself in an environment that's going to consistently and persistently produce the results that you want on a regular basis. So media is a very powerful channel, a very powerful thing that you can originate on a regular basis in order to, engage, educate, and excite your dream customers. So we want to definitely keep you focused on that and give you a simple to follow framework that you can execute on a weekly basis in order to continually or persistently grow your business. So I'm gonna jump right in there and talk with you. We're gonna go or get into this real quickly here. So I'm just getting my screen set up, and today we're going to talk with you about ad strategy. We're going to talk with you about the ad strategy that we follow with both our business and also our customers, and originating education-based marketing. Of course, if you've been with us for a while, you understand the importance of client targeting. You also understand the importance of creating offers that excite your dream customer, and also media planning and what that looks like. What we're going to do is we're going to take it one step further and talk with you today about how to take that media and educate, engage, and excite your dream customers on a regular basis. What we've learned, what we know is the fact that, we don't know everything. We've been in the game long enough to realize that we don't have all the answers. But what we do love to do is rapidly test the market so the market can tell us what it is that we need to know about messaging or ads, ad strategy, and things of that nature. So business agility is incredibly important, and also making sure that you have a strategy in place where you're originating media on a regular basis so that you can utilize it in order to, engage, educate, and excite potential or dream customers, future customers. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and set up notifications, Monday KO to 707-229-1221. Make sure you don't miss any future trainings. Again, this is part of our proven 5-step process to help you launch, grow, or scale your local business, regardless if you're a service trade and or nonprofit professional. If you want to get more visibility on what it is that you do, this simple framework can help you do that. And it's a simple 5-step process, which I talked about. Our client targeting system, of course, focusing on the who before you refine how to go out there and get your message in front of them. Our offer evolution framework, where we take you from selling products and services to really focusing on your messaging around your process and creating an environment online where all road signs point to you. Of course, last week we talked about our legendary media planning blueprint and how to educate, engage, and excite your dream customer. This week we're going to be talking about our ad strategy blueprint with education-based marketing. And of course, next week we'll be talking about retargeting and remarketing and how to tie this all together. So let's go ahead and jump on into the legendary ad strategy blueprint and how to utilize education-based marketing in order to go out there and attract your dream customers. Of course, this is our transformation framework that we utilize on a regular basis. If you've been with us for a while, of course, we believe in immersion, execution, repetition, and of course, mastery of your sales and marketing efforts. This is what we want to do for you, is immerse you in an environment, give you the tools that you need in order to execute every single day so you can grow your organization every single day. We don't want you to go another day without growing your organization or doing something that you can grow your organization. I think that for most of our customers and what we've seen over and over again is most people don't know what to do. They just don't have a simple to follow framework to where they can go out there and grow their organization. Of course, there's probably some skills that you're going to need to get comfortable with, and the only way to do that is through repetition. The only way to master that is, of course, through repetition, and that has to do with your messaging. Again, if you practice your message enough, it's going to get so succinct and so targeted that you're going to be able to communicate and relate to your dream customer more effectively than potentially they can relate to themselves. And for those of you who don't know me, brief introduction: I'm lead designer at Razo Networks. Been working in the local marketing and nonprofit space for the past 10 plus years. Father of 3 beautiful girls, and they keep me busy every single day. As far as my journey goes, started back in 2001 when I got out of the military. Of course, between 2001 and 2009, I was working on other people's dreams. Started Razo Networks back in 2009. Had some really great projects and programs going up until 2019. A lot of nonprofit programs, small local businesses, service trade professionals, and so on and so forth. In 2019, had me and a business partner had a separation, a difference of opinion, and basically half the revenue of our business left in 2019, which was a huge blessing, a lesson. It gave me the ability to kind of refocus, relaunch, rebrand our company with a focus on local businesses and also service and trade professionals, since we've been working heavily. The vast majority of our business was coming from the nonprofit sector. So that went away, but it did give us an opportunity to reposition our company and refocus what it was that we were doing. Of course, 2019 rolled into 2020. Everybody knew what happened in 2020 with COVID. But again, for those of you who don't know the story, it put us in a really unique position because we got to see we were in the local marketing space. Of course, some companies that we were working for just got rid of their marketing effort altogether. Some went out of business, but what we found is the companies that were diversified in regards to their online efforts, they had their service offering, they were following, our framework. They had also started to develop their e-commerce play as well as their membership play, which we help our clients do so that they can create multiple streams of revenue. This gave us the ability to actually see those strategies in play during COVID, and we had some companies that had some pretty explosive growth. So that led us into developing the Local Legends marketing methodology during that time. Simple to follow framework to launch, grow, or scale any business, and we've been pushing hard since COVID hit in regards to educating people about why the simple follow framework can help you originate content and put the right message in front of the right audience at absolutely the right time. So that was the backstory, and let's talk a little bit about education-based marketing and what it is and how it can be powerful for your organization. So education-based marketing is content or media that you create that educates your dream customer or prospective customer why your process works, right? So what you need to do is you need to, first and foremost, really understand your process and really understand your target market. And that's why it's so important for you to start at the beginning with client targeting and really figuring out the who before you talk about going out there and creating a bunch of media around it. Because once you understand who you're targeting and you get really clear about niching down, some people call this micro niching. Some people call it, just getting, as targeted as you possibly can. We're a believer in that you go narrow first, get super, super targeted. And then once you figure out your media, your production schedules, and you get a process in place in order to target that person effectively, and you're creating a business that's growing around your core offers or your process, what you can do is you can go out there and start to get a little bit more diversified or go broader in regards to your targeting and messaging. Because you'll get your messaging down, you'll get your production down, you'll get your media down, and everything will come into play. So that big marketing promise, that proven process that works, What you want to do is you want to go out there and make that marketing claim and then spend the rest of your time proving how it works, right? So that's the process. And we follow a simple to follow or a simple framework called the H.E.R.O framework, and it starts by the hook, your big marketing idea. The first 350 to 800 words, either written or spoken, need to be the most effective or the most engaging portion of your media. That's the very first thing that comes out. It's the hook. It communicates directly to your dream customer in regards to how you're going to solve their problems. It's got to appeal and sell your process. It appeals both to the head and the heart. It resonates with them and encapsulates your primary promise or what it is that you're going to do for them. So the hook is probably the most important part, and it needs to be succinct, and you need to be able to communicate it very effectively. The only way that you can have a really good hook is to make sure that you have a really targeted message, right? It's got to be very targeted, and it's got to be communicated directly to people. So to your dream customer. So this is your hook, and you should start every video, regardless, every ad should, come up, whether it's a written word, spoken word, everything should be around the hook, and it should encapsulate your big, your process. It sells your process, and it appeals to both the head and the heart. So for instance, if you're listening to our media, what we do is we talk with people about, launching, growing, or scaling their local business, regardless of their service, trade, and or nonprofit professional. If they have a target and a geographical area and they want to get clarity in regards to what to do next within their business, they can follow our local legends media marketing process, media and marketing process. So methodology. So as you can see here, we make that primary promise every time we originate any type of content in regards to anything that we create. Now, in addition to that, once you're got a really good hook, you need to communicate that from a place of empathy. Again, this needs to come from a place of understanding in regards to what their challenges are and what it is they're trying to overcome. There's only two things that people are doing in this world. They're either running away from pain or they're running towards some desired outcome. So you need to be able to communicate that with empathy and understand that. And again, the only way that you can do this is by getting very clear about the who before you go out there and get or refine the how. So this talks about getting niched down and making sure that you can communicate how you're going to solve their problems and or what it is that you're going to give them in regards to a desired outcome, and then just get super clear about that and to continue to communicate that on a regular basis. Have that communication come and encapsulate what it is that you're doing from a process standpoint, and then be able to go out there and let them know what it is that you're doing. Now, in addition to that, you need to communicate how you earned it or learned it. This is something that we've learned over time. Before you communicate your message, what you want to do is you want to talk about how you earned it or learned it, right? Because people don't care how much you know. There's an old saying out there: they don't care how much you know, they just care how much you care. And the only way that you can really communicate how much you care is by verbalizing and or communicating how you earned what it is that you're doing, or how you learned what it is that you're doing, and how your proven process works, right? This is, this comes from, just really understanding your dream customer, being able to empathize with them and love on them and serve them and want to serve them. And you've got to have all this behind what it is that you do and your messaging and everything like that. Because if you love what it is that you're doing and you want to serve your dream customers at the highest level possible, you've got to be able to empathize with them in regards to solving their problem and or giving them a desired outcome that they're looking for. And from there, from the place of empathy, what you do is you give them your response, your proven process. Your process is your marketing creation that's specific or only available at your company. We talk about this in our offer creation framework as well, talking about moving from selling products and services to selling the process. And what you want to do is you want to go out there and create a demand for your product and services that prospects can only get from you. It's your proven process that solves their problem, his or her problem, from a new or in a new and different way. What this will do is I learned this one from Todd Brown's E5 methodology, but I believe it wholeheartedly. What you want to do is you want to communicate how your process, or give them hope, right? You're going to give them hope in regards to how your process is going to solve their pain, or give them a desired outcome that is a new and different way, right? What you don't want to do is go out there and try to sell products head to head with everybody else. This doesn't matter whether you're a service or trade professional or you're a nonprofit professional. What you're doing is you're communicating what it is that you're doing. Your proven process, right, is going to solve people's problems in a new and exciting way, new and a different way. It's going to give them hope, and you're going to be able to go out there and communicate that from a place of empathy on a regular basis, because once you get clarity, the origination of content becomes so much easier. Regardless if it's a written word, or regardless if it's video content or images or anything like that. Once you get super clear about who it is that you're serving, and you really connect to it from a place of empathy and understand why it is that you're doing what it is that you're doing, it gets super easy in order to originate both content to expand your influence, reach, and impact from an organic standpoint, maybe publishing new content on your website. And it also gets more easy in order to go out there and originate content for paid advertising. So this all comes from being able to communicate that process. And then fourth and final step in the H.E.R.O blueprint is to over deliver, educate and excite people, give them an opportunity in order to get more than they expect. Always give them an opportunity. If you have a baseline product or service, make sure that you're always over delivering. And you want to be able to communicate this all from a place of mystery and curiosity. Because again, if you're giving people hope and you're really communicating to them from a place of empathy, right? And then you're creating mystery and curiosity in regards to that. Think about how powerful that is. If you follow the simple H.E.R.O framework in regards to origination of any of your content, and you go out there and you're originating content on a regular basis, what you're going to do is you're going to be able to rapidly test the marketplace over and over again. That rapid testing of your messaging, that process of communicating from a place of empathy and really speaking directly to your dream customers are going to be, it's going to get incredibly succinct, and it's going to be a powerful opportunity for you, because what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to create more unique offers that really encapsulate your big marketing promise and the design of your process, and being able to communicate that on a regular basis will give people hope, because the reality of it is most of the people out there have tried things in the past. They've had people make promises that were under delivered upon, and they've lost hope in regards, they become kind of skeptical in regards to offers online. So what you want to do is you want to give them hope. You want to be able to communicate from a place of empathy, really be able to communicate their pain more effectively than they can articulate it themselves, and or their desired outcome. You want to make sure that you're able to communicate that more than they can articulate it themselves. And once you connect with them on that, you're going to build instant rapport with them. So it's incredibly powerful process once you kind of wrap your mind around the Local Legends marketing methodology and the origination of content on a regular basis. It really starts with your targeting, and from there your media planning, and then from there it goes into your ad strategy. And creating ads around the H.E.R.O framework where you're educating people on a regular basis can be incredibly powerful. Utilizing that framework where you're hooking people in, you're communicating from that place of empathy, you're giving them a response over and over again around your process that solves their problem in a new and unique way. And then you're over delivering once you get them, once you get them on board. You're creating mystery and curiosity all the way along the way. So this is a really powerful framework that we've been implementing in our business and seen a tremendous amount of great results with it. Also for our clients, we'll talk about this framework on a regular basis and how they can utilize it in order to document what it is they do. In regards to your media planning, of course, We're always talking to our clients about originating content around the work that they do, the customers they serve, and then also educating their dream customers. So from a media planning standpoint, if you can think about that on a daily basis, what you're doing is you're just documenting what it is that you're doing every single day. You're documenting the work that you're doing. You're documenting the process of that, delivering that work to your customer, getting reviews, setting the expectation in regards to reviews. And then you're thinking about how to educate your dream customers. What are those customers that really are the sweet spot within your business, and how can you educate them about the value that you provide with your process, right? And this all kind of ties in and encapsulate our education-based marketing and how it is that you can utilize education-based marketing in order to go out there and rapidly test the market on an ongoing basis. Again, it's not something that you're going to be fantastic at. Well, some people, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to put that limitation on you. But again, if you want to transform your business and you immerse yourself in the process and start to document what it is that you do, you take action, right? We want transformation. We don't want you just to consume more information on a regular basis. We want you to transform your business. So we want to immerse yourself in an environment where you're producing content on a regular basis around your media planning. You're also really conscious about producing content around educating your dream customers. You're utilizing the H.E.R.O framework with hook, empathy, response, and then over-delivering, creating mystery and curiosity on a regular basis. As you start to take action and repeat these steps over and over again, what you're going to do is you're going to create more powerful messaging. You're going to create more powerful content, both for organic reach and also for your paid advertising. And it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And eventually you're going to master that message. You're going to master the process of communicating directly to your dream customer from a place of empathy. And it's going to become more and more powerful as you begin to repeat these processes on a regular basis. Rapid testing, messaging, empathy, loving on your customers, communicating directly to their heart, having it resonate with their heart and their head on an ongoing basis. So it becomes a really powerful process, and I'm excited for you in regards to you exercising it and executing it on a regular basis. Hopefully, as you over deliver, I forgot to click the link there, but build credibility, demonstrate your expertise, you're over delivering on that, and have clear calls to action. Make sure that, with every message, you have a clear call to action and you're communicating what it is that you're doing on a regular basis. A lot of powerful stuff. So what you can do is, as you get clear about your messaging, then you want to be clear about where you're delivering that message, right? Because people have, they're in your customer lifecycle in some place. Either they're unaware of their problem, very high in the funnel in regards to the customer lifecycle. This is where you start to do lead generation, and you're thinking about converting a cold contact into an actual lead. They're unaware of your process. That's very early on in the process. So this would be part of the lead generation process. Now, if they are aware of it, you might be able to communicate your process a little bit more effectively to those people. Not as much education needs to take place, but what you'll do is you begin to transition them through your customer lifecycle. There might be a warm contact at this problem. And then what you'll do is you'll deliver your response as people, maybe they've been, a little bit further on. You're thinking about customer acquisition. You're transitioning out of a cold contact. Maybe they've had some exposure to your business, your brand, your process that you're communicating. Again, what we're doing here is we're just talking about transitioning them from a cold contact to a warm prospective customer. This is where you're talking about your customer acquisition campaign. And then as they convert, those customers convert, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're re-engaging them with remarketing services. So customer acquisition has to do with retargeting, right? Making sure that you keep your business and your brand in front of them, and you're continuing to communicate your process to them over and over again. Again, you want anywhere between 7 to 12 touch points when you're talking about converting a lead into a customer. And then your customer engagement or re-engagement has to do with getting clear and focused about the 3 R's: reviews, referrals, and repeat business. So as you go from cold contacts into warm prospects, and then hot customers. You want to make sure that you're communicating your process every step of the way there. And just being conscious about that can be incredibly powerful. Making sure that you time that messaging effectively and that you set up a program in order to accomplish that with your ad strategy. Of course, you know, when we're at really high in the customer life cycle and the cold contact, there's going to be more of an education process early on in that process. As you can see here, we educate at the top of the funnel. We present our offers as we begin to warm those contacts up. This would be our process, our proven process that gives them the ability to, you know, solve their problem or give them their desired outcome. We retarget them as we convert them from a warm contact into a customer, and then we optimize those efforts with delivering, you know, the 3 R's. That would be the customer re-engagement. So that's the process. Again, we utilize Google. We utilize intent in order to make more effective ads. So Google search, display, and YouTube give us the ability to utilize multiple data points in regards to targeting. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, we utilize for retargeting, keeping our clients' message in front of them on a regular basis. Of course, remarketing, once we've collected their email and or their mobile phone, we want to remarket to them so that we can maximize, retarget, remarket, and then optimize the environment on a regular basis. So it's just a process of working people from cold contact into a warm prospect, hot customers, and then maximizing and optimizing those hot customers so that they don't flow out of your business and your customers don't flow in and out of your business. Every single customer, you want to make sure that you maximize and optimize the opportunity there. With every customer, you should be thinking about, well, after the sales process starts, that's when we begin to build a relationship with them on an ongoing basis, going after reviews, referrals, and repeat business. So it can be, it's just a continual process. You're continuing to pour people in, you're continuing to capture customers, remarket to those customers on an ongoing basis, go after reviews, go after referrals, go after repeat business on an ongoing basis. I see too often where people, you know, will just go out there and focus on lead generation and sales, and they don't have a really great customer re-engagement campaign, and they just have contacts flowing in and out of their business. So that's all I have for you today. Half hour is good. We want to make sure that you are, you know, in and out in a rapid process, and we don't take up too much of your time. We understand your time is incredibly valuable. What I'd like for you to do, a couple of calls to action. Feedback is the key. There's a feedback link on the screen here. There's going to be one in the description of the video if you're watching it on one of our channels that we syndicate on. Please provide feedback. It does provide us with information. It's completely anonymous. One thing, all you have to do is answer one thing that we did well on this training, 2 things that we can improve on, and that'll give us the ability to continue and improve our processes. Again, we're committed to you know, streamlining our training. We want to make sure that we're delivering content that's valuable for you. In addition to that, make sure that you jump on OneDrive into your worksheets folder and fill out and download the H.E.R.O video ad worksheet so that you can, you know, perfect your messaging, so that you can have a simple to follow framework in order to originate paid advertising, videos, images, and copy content on a regular basis. And if you're subscribed to the Local Marketing Toolkit, ping us when you get that worksheet uploaded to the to your shared directory there. And I would challenge you to create one H.E.R.O ad this week. It's incredibly powerful. Create a H.E.R.O ad. Let's get it published online, see how effective it is in regards to converting your dream customers from a cold contact into a warm prospect and potentially a customer. If you get out there and you originate the media on a regular basis, and again, practice those muscles on a regular basis, it's going to get easier and easier. We want you to start with just one ad, being conscious about creating one ad in regards to attracting your dream customers every single week. That's 52 opportunities that you have in order to build a business that's going to be explosive in regards to your advertising and everything like that. Now, if you need support, again, you can connect with our support channel at support.razorsharpnetworks.com. Again, set up notifications if you want to make sure that you get future trainings. Text Monday KO to 707-229-1221, and we'll get you set up on that notification list in regards to future trainings for Monday kickoffs, Friday wrap-ups, and any other training that we're going to be hosting on a weekly basis to help you launch, grow, or scale your local organization. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to Local Marketing Hacks, where you're going to get access to a community of local professionals, service trade professionals, nonprofit professionals, where you can get all the goods in regards to marketing your business in your local market. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you got a ton of value out of that, and you are going to take me up on my challenge to go out there and create one ad this week so that we can get that published and start to attract your dream customer, get you immersed in an environment that gives you the ability to produce media on a regular basis. Is going to help you grow your organization, regardless if it's product demo, regardless if you're giving people the opportunity to get a loss leader or any other type of offer. You want to make sure that you're communicating your process on a regular basis and going out there and making an impact every single week. So again, if you have any challenge, let us know. And until then, make today and every day fantastic. We'll talk to you soon.
Recording stopped.